Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight on KritzKast, we have a very special game for us tonight. Round 2 Intermediate Division. On the lawn chairs right beside me is Mr. Tal.
Hello, Freaky. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We have a great game for us tonight. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, the Red NG rollout. This is going to be breathtaking gameplay right now for the next 50 seconds here. We're rating the Red Engineers rollout, Tal.
It's looking good so far. It's looking good so far.
He's almost got the min-max. He's almost got the world record. Speedruns.com here.
We do have some crit stickies on A side, which is interesting. We've got a couple stickies at the main gate as well as in the top left. So
I know. On the black box and shotgun, reserve shooter. Ooh.
Is he on the reserve shooter?
Reserve shooter and black box. Some cookery is about to happen. It's on medium heat right now.
That is definitely some cookery.
But I don't know if you see Ella Max Sublime. The Red Scout is on A. He's hiding on top of the shack on A. So that...
We'll have to see how successful that is for them.
But I think Zenish sees him. Yeah, he sees the top of it. He is caught out on A. But
a beautiful debt onto the scout and dropping the heavy as well. It's going to delay them for a little while, but Ella is going to fall. And that is going to allow them to get a pretty convenient A cap.
Tux winning the LCS through B-Haway.
That will stall them out a little bit, because that means the red demo can look forward a little bit and see if they can take out this sentry that's being built at spawn. Doesn't seem like they want to commit that hard, though.
Also,
so they're just going to reset.
Yeah, during that fight, Omni dying, there's not going to be much information here for blue team on whether the positions are for the red team.
I like the sniper play, using the level 3 as a little bit of a robot shield, trying to take a shot onto the red sniper.
Time clearing stickies through B-Haway. Zinish wants to take the apartments here. Omni clutches the stab onto Tux. Sniper out for the aggressing team here. However, Amatori dropping down from that height is a bit crucial there. You need that height advantage. He does take the telly. Doesn't get anything. Bree goes down. Ubers are exchanging B-Haway. Amatori dies during that. It is just going to be a solo on the demo.
Definitely a favorable trade for the blue team, despite their lack of control over the A side. And it looks like Miffy is quite ballsy here, taking a lot of peeks. Despite his team dying, and he is going to drop down to the sniper. This should allow blue a little bit of room to sort of poke their way into B right here. And it's going to force the red flank to back up a little bit.
Oh, Tuxby could be caught out here. He gets the pipe, is the afterburn, surviving with the Bree blowing him out. Now they're in Wishbone.
Yeah, the blue demo is contesting Wishbone. A little bit alone is going to take a little bit of damage and is going to be pushed back a little bit.
Bree? Bree just walked on 3 stickies, beats Deading. Shout out. Orc perishes. No information for red team here, but they are...
Yep. Both combos with their sniper, both contesting Wishbone here, with only a level 1 gun that's being slowly upgraded. Tux is going to fall, which should allow blue team to edge out a little bit of space with their sniper here. They are going to rotate to this door that's slowly opening from the B to C. And red demo is actually going to fall down, and the red heavy is going to fall as well.
Good flank there from Zinish in time.
Really good damage, and they're going to force out the Uber trade with some players down on red team. This does not look good for the red team. Being caught in hallway like this, and that combo's just all going to fall, Freaky.
Yeah, that was, as soon as they capped B, they knew what they were doing. Capping C, going through that hallway. Zinish, the heavy, just staying high. Incredible positioning from him there. Forcing, I think it was just him. That whole push there was due to Zinish there.
And they are going to try and contest the hallway. They're going to send their blue combo is going to go through the hallway here. They maybe to get some quick cap time onto D. Blue medic being cut off a little bit here, but does manage to dodge that pipe. It's good. So they're getting cap time on E and D simultaneously here. Blue NG has managed to set up a level 3 sentry on last. So they're kind of splitting the red team's resources here.
The flank on D here, killing Woozy and beats it. Insane play from Bree and the red heavy Amatori. Insane. Tux picks up 2 there, winning the SVS and picking up the engineer. Could cap.
A couple more blue players falling. And without the successful decap, this is what happens, Freaky, when you sort of split your resources here on the blue team. You end up losing both fights. That's just just a Steel classic.
It's Steel, baby.
Sometimes you have a little bit of ego. You think you can win both. Ooh, Ella. Max is being a little bit sneaky on A team. He's going to flank. The soldier doesn't actually manage to get much for it, but he does keep his life.
Reaps in near the Wishbone entrance. He is in Wishbone now, watching the door to White Room here, where the red defense.
Oh, Beats is going to fall. That's really not good. That's going to delay the blue team's advance at least a little bit. They have a really strong control of lobby here, so we're really waiting out for the blue team's Uber. We'll have to see what they try and do.
Insane shot from Reaps from hell. Woo.
Reaps is just going to be standing on this point by himself while blue team is still... The blue medic is still trying to get Uber. And it looks like they're about to contest lobby here. And they are going to go for a trade. Trying to focus this level 3. The blue Uber is not quite as good. Getting a lot of Uber onto that pyro to push them out a little bit here.
Exactly.
Red team is going to lose a few players.
Engineer, here we go. The E cap is still up. Level 3 for the attacking team is on E. They
the
need
level 3 sentry. Red team losing a lot of players in lobby at the tail end of that Uber.
Does get caught out by Max in a White Room there, but half cap for the last point here. 3.
Only 2 up. One of them being the only person being I know who is going to take out with a beautiful reserve shooter shot.
That is the MGE for you.
Amatori is going to fall, and it looks like
that's it.
This round is going to go in the way of Significant Otter.
That was almost a point, by the way. That was crazy. That's
very, very few mistakes on the half of Significant Otter. Apart from that sort of splitting their resources on that ED push.
Excellent. Yeah.
Quite well done. And setting quite a good time for themselves. 550.
I know.
It's gonna be interesting to see if Peeplings can contest that time.
Exactly. Well, in the Premier Division, I know that Muso's put in a 545, so those times are pretty close. If they're putting numbers close to the Premier, I dare to say the first seed or the top team in Prem with almost the exact same time, that they're a team to mess with.
They're definitely putting their coordination on display for us this evening, which is really good to see. The red NG seems to be setting up a... Where is the red NG's gun?
He has it in his hands.
Oh, he is still rolling out with it. A little bit late on the rollout here, but should be okay.
Yeah, I'd love to see how Peeplings react to this. Are they just going to go straight A to E, or...?
Blue team is going to commit a little bit of resources here. Got to be careful of these crit stickies on the wall here. Beats doesn't manage to get a kill. They are going to get pretty easy A cap. Amatori and Strawbunny are both going to fall on the high ground.
They got it
on B.
Good catch there from Bree finding the spy on A. Yeah, they just Ino and Amatori just forgetting the teleporter. That's where the heavy sits in that house on B height. Yeah.
Hotly contested SVS right here.
In riveting gameplay.
Reaps taking a headshot, but managing to stay alive thanks to the buff. And Miffy's going to fall to the sticky trap. That's going to delay them a lot. And Tux is going to fall as well. They might even be able to peek here if they want to. Beats is going to take a lot of damage going for that initial peek. Maybe a little bit of miscoordination.
Amatori gets the height on
go
B.
Down.
Amatori also perishes, but he takes out the teleporter. But Zenish is still alive.
Taking out that telly is really good, because that means if Zenish falls down, he won't be able to get up quite so easy.
And now it looks like the blue combo pushing through White Room into the Wishbone here behind the B point. Could see a flank anytime soon here.
Getting this far without being contested is very impressive. Forcing the red team to rotate. However, there are only 3 of the blue players in Wishbone right now. They are sort of unsupported here. Being collapsed on by the flank. It looks like they're going to get collapsed on in a second with the red scout right behind them. They're going to drop. They're going to drop the pyro.
Peep forcing.
And they do get forced. This does not look good.
Ooh.
Which way do they escape?
Time's on the post. Peep is alone.
Peep is going to make a run for it.
Oh, Miffy down.
Miffy in the pit.
First mercenary.
Red using their Uber very wisely and taking out Amatori with them. They'll probably, head back to B now.
3 minutes 33 remaining here for the 4 points.
A well-executed collapse there.
We go Tux. Peepling.
They are going to contest from the main hallway on B now. Oh, and Hawk getting a really good pick onto the red Engie there. Managed to take down the sentry, and blue team are going to make a little bit of ground on B. They're going to lose Amatori. Hopefully they can round that out with a trade, and they are unsuccessful. Fearing Reek's sniper trained on them. A lot of players falling on the blue flank here. And Eep is going to fall as well. Red is putting on a star defense right now.
Exactly. A lot of demo reviews maybe. But as you said, they've really put out their coordination for us to show. Looks like PEEPLINGS wanting to attack from the A site here into White Room.
It looks like they are going to try and contest lobby here. Maybe go for a quite a late A to E. See if they can beat out the rotate. Their presence has been announced now. Red is going to make the rotation up through Wishbone to see if they can stop this A to E push.
The banner is called here, and JV in the B spawn. Reaps and JV holding it down. JV shooting the point, killing off the captures. Insane
great
rockets.
stab onto Beats. That's going to delay Red's take back of E if they can even manage to do so. Zinish doing a lot of damage on the point. That's going to delay them quite a bit, losing that scout there, and the soldier still spawning. That's going to give them a little bit of time for Beats to come back to this hold here. Zinish?
Bree falling into the pit. That is our second mercenary.
I tell you what, the pit, it's deceptive. Another player falling into the pit. You know what, Miffy? It was a good attempt. I saw it. I saw the crits. I saw it. But it wasn't quite successful, only taking down the one player.
CH holding W. W, I'm wanting Breeze on the flog here.
Max falling on the point. Blue Soldier also falling. It looks like Red is slowly trying to take back this point. Blue Pyro is on the flog though, and with Detonator jumping over to the point will fall.
Minute and 11 seconds left here. Red team still holding Wishbone, and it's about 3 to 4 plays down from the Peeplings here. Reaps winning the SVS.
Reaps is going to get a really good pick onto Tux there, and the Spy Duel Omni wins it! A beautiful dub for Omni. Blue is going to lose a couple more players here, and they're well and truly committed to E now.
I know, using the shotgun onto time does perish.
We'll have to see whether the flog can do anything effective here.
The red
trying to get a little bit of damage potentially. Kind of cross into the lower area, maybe crossing through C to get behind them.
Well, the
getting
red
a little bit of cap time again.
Red Engineer has given up on B.
Blue Pyro, let's see if they know the sentry's there. Getting a lot of damage, getting the flog out. But they will Uber and they will deal with them quite efficiently. Blue team still on crits. Red is going to lose a lot of players here on the tail end of their Uber though.
Time hitting a direct from Ino, but 2 seconds left. It's for the logs.
A bit of absolute chaos. And that's gonna finish out Steel. I mean,
that was a pretty strong steal from Significant Otter.
As expected, the demos were sort of like the spearheads of both teams, doing a lot of damage, both of them easily clearing the 400 DPM mark. And I gotta say, Reaps being able to get as high of a DPM as he did really goes to show how dominant of a position Significant Otter is for most of those games. Tux sort of being the one having to peek into Reaps a lot of the time, and that shows on the logs.
As the teams are readied up here, it is the first mid of product, or for all you old heads, it's Viaduct, but it's product.
Old heads.
Yeah, back in my day in UDC, Miffy is first to mid though.
He is going to get He's going to get to mid quite fast, but taking a little bit of damage here. Miffy falling quite low. Red having the heal advantage, at least temporarily.
Exactly, a lot of damage from red team here. Tux goes down. It is Sniper
Tux falling.
Red team. Miffy is still a little bit low. And it's just
with
a
the red sniper on China here, they're getting a lot of ground. They're not really exploiting that ground, though. Still hiding behind rock. And
exactly.
Coming out now, getting quite a little bit of cap time here. And they will manage to secure that cap.
Yeah, after that team fight, Tux winning the SVS here. We could see a regression here with Sniper Ad. It looks like PEEPLINGS wants to take it through pocket. If he
with
wants
the even Ubers, it's going to be difficult for them to contest this. They are going to take the trade. Blue Uber slightly better here. And Beats falling.
Tux
That's going to be a very easy recap for Blue here, especially with losing JV and Time as well, their flank.
Yeah, exactly. It is going to even out here. Looks like Beats' team is on the cliff side here. Even Uber's Straw Bunny dies very late into or early into the fight.
Oh, but we are going to unpause here. JDN is going to immediately fall. Pardon. The Straw Bunny is going to immediately fall.
Now, Peeps hiding behind the blue rock here. Hawk goes down. No information here for blue team. The PEEPLINGS, Moon / Woozy's in pocket here. They're in pocket. The Beats' team. I'd love to see what happens here. Reefs loses the SVS here. Sniper out for blue team. Still having the point here. PEEPLINGS. Time is ticking down. Just surpass the even times. Edging by Time. There goes Omni. Both spies are perished here.
Blue keeping this point quite well. Playing together a little bit though. Sort of staying on top of each other, and they will get the Uber forced out of them. Very good play on behalf of the red team there.
Exactly.
We'll have to see how their team can follow up in this post Uber. Beats is going to fall again though.
Reeps losing the SVS. Tux on a 4K. Here we go. JV is dead. No post Uber here. CH is in. Detonator jumping onto the Peep. Peep does perish by the CHW plus M1.
CH is going to take down so many players with him.
Exactly, 3/4 of the cap. They are going to cap it here. Are they going to deny CH? They are not. Very good from them. However, it is going to be a minute difference for either team. PEEPLINGS, a minute 29. The clock has started. 2 minutes 20. Awesome.
And red team will come out of that exchange with a 70% Uber ad.
I think there was the pause there after that Peep death.
Yeah. Trying to collect themselves a little bit to see how they can combat this red team's control over the point.
Exactly. I love Beats' aggression here. No! Oh my god, Hawk! What a stab onto Woozy
What
there.
a great stab.
Insane. They just got
to edge see how red can maintain this point control. They are going to take sack onto Peep, and Peep is going to fall. They'll be taking down 2 players.
Telling you, he wasn't on the beggars, but he's on the original.
He's clearly a threat no matter what rocket launch you give him.
Get him on.
Bit of a late death on that engineer. Reeps going to take 2 kills quite effortlessly.
Great positioning. Zenish on the rock. The red heavy on the rock. I've only seen this in Asia 4. Obviously, this is an Asia 4 team. But I feel like it's just countered by the sniper just peeking.
Can be a little bit dangerous. Hawk is going to fall, but Reeps is going to fall as well. So blue team might be able to peek a little bit more aggressively to see if they can get some pressure onto the point here.
Peep perishing by the beat spam. Insane. So does Miffy, JDN. It is going to be a total combo wipe here.
The control point is being contested.
Blue team not really able to capitalize on the sniper ad there. Red maintaining their hold of the point.
I don't know if you're seeing Beats and Pocket here trapping up their own Pride Rock cliff and the rock to the left here, just bottom of cliff, in order to prepare for the sacks here. That's very smart here.
Not sure how likely it is for them to sack with only 30 seconds left to contest point, but it's good forward thinking nevertheless. Hawk managing to live by the skin of his teeth. Oh, he does fall though. Oh, some great shots by Reeps onto the blue heavy there. Amatori is going to fall.
13 seconds left here. PEEPLINGS on the right. They know they have Uber out here. CH is detonating. Here we go. The pressure from Beats' team. CH is still in. Getting Miffy, getting the demo, getting Oh my god, almost MVP.
CH. I mean,
Solo in that
CH.
round. Yeah.
Easily the MVP of that round. CH doing so much work for his team, really pushing back the blue team. But we are going to reset here. Let's see whether our demos are going to roll out at the same time.
Miffy was fast last one.
Miffy arriving first as well again.
Looks like better positioning here for the Peeplings.
Ooh, Red Medic is going to fall down quite low very quickly. Red Scout is going to fall as well.
But Woozy, minimal HP, 6 HP in a dream, out, back through bottom of cliff. And I feel like Peeplings should take advantage of this. Amatory perishing by Reese.
They are managing to push Red Team back a lot, but they aren't able to capitalize on it and get a lot of cap time here.
Guys in, getting caught by Bree, almost killing Miffy.
Oh, a great reflect by CH, reflecting that rocket into Max there and getting a pretty convenient kill.
Good damage here onto the combo by Miffy, onto the red combo. Miffy is looking for that medikill in pocket. He knows that she is behind there, rotating behind Rock. I love to see a sack here. It's
Dropping to Miffy's lock and load. What a weapon, I gotta say.
I love it. I'm sorry. I love it.
Oh, Reeves, a good shot onto the scout. Let's see if they can delay this cap a little bit.
Also
The blue
perishing.
demo, immediately falling to Amatory. Amatory is going to fall in return though, and despite the Uber on blue team and the cap, Red Heavy is going to push through a little bit, getting a little bit of damage, making some space for JV to jump in.
There goes Omni. Ubers are up for a peep here. Post Uber behind the Beats' team. Rock Miffy's in. He's so desperate for that meta kill, but doesn't get it.
Bit of an unfortunate force there by Peep. Not really able to do much with that Uber.
Could see a kill. Only getting the sniper there. He did have an opportunity for the
Great
medic.
pick though. That is going to delay Red Team from sort of getting the space that they're looking for, playing around their sniper and delaying their cap time.
Good flank control there for the Peeplings here. Killing that aggression, countering it.
Red Pyro is getting a lot of valuable cap time here. Red NG, blue team, you have to defend your point.
There's just no pressure for the capture point. They just get it for free. Puck's losing the SVS here. CH getting bled out by Max. So no pyro from Red Team here. We could maybe...
Red still with a 20% Uber ad.
That's 20% on product is very good, but Ubers are going to even out here.
They are going to even out. Moon falling to Hawk. What a great stab.
Oh my lord, Hawk. Take it down.
JV also falling simultaneously with Straw Bunny. A really clean control of this flank on the left side on concrete. Well supported by the engineer and scout. Oh, Max will get immediately headshot as soon as I said, taking out Tux as well.
Here we go. Reaps on a 4K on Rock. Hit a shot.
Get another one. Get another one, Reeves.
Clutch of kiss. Ubers are getting traded. Very good blockage.
The blue
there
Uber
from
is
CH.
going to come out, and Red Team is simply going to retreat behind. A nice surf by Moon.
Minute 25 remaining for the Peeplings here. The clock is going to restart here for the Beats' team. 2 minutes remain for them. Bree goes down. No pyro for blue team. Second.
Such great
JB
point
bombing.
control. Significant Otter really getting all of these caps where it counts. The blue sniper almost getting that kill onto Reeps.
Fuck's
Oh, he's gonna fall to the spam by Straw Bunny.
Unlucky. Peeplings reorganizing
Moon falling to the rockets. Another drop. The spam rockets. Sometimes spam rockets are just too much.
Even times. Heavy. Spy Deadpool beat.
Collapsing onto the point here. CH getting one pick onto JDN. Miffy is going to fall to the headshot, but Red Team are going to lose many of their players. Let's see if... Hawk. Not quite there in time. Tux takes the kill from him.
Doing the CSGO when you look down and spray. Winning the SVS after that. Again, times are going to even... It's very even this round. Last round was pretty dominant. Obviously CH, but...
Couple little mistakes on both sides, and it costs them so much cap time.
Love to see the re-aggression here. I love to see the sack here from Beats' team. obviously full disad. I don't know if you saw
Tux is in a beautiful spot.
the ball and
Will
sticky,
rotate though.
ball and sticky colliding mid-air. That was insane. It's like air bending. Anyways,
Hawk, Straw Bunny both going to fall. Looks like blue flank is going to be struggling a little bit this round.
JB's behind. He's waiting for
Maintain
post
their
Uber.
hold. And the blue Uber taking out beats pretty effortlessly here.
JB, I'm looking at you for post Uber here on the Peeplings grass. Come on. Call the aggression. Reaps pocket.
See if he
Starts
can
with JDN.
collapse. Doesn't
JB
quite
is out.
manage to.
Oh, look. Reap.
Red are going to get their Uber in a second here.
Is he still on clip here? It's a 50 ad for Beats' team. Take it in.
Hawk falling down just before the Uber. That's
Peep
not
could
good
be
for the
thorough.
post Uber.
There goes Peep.
Beautiful bomb by Beats, taking down many members of that combo, and blue is just going to seemingly collapse under the weight of that Uber push.
Minute left. Beats' team. 4 seconds here. It is going to be a reevaluate here for the Peeplings behind Taos. Max is still in. And behind Rock with Miffy.
Oh, Peep.
Oh, Reeps into pocket, killing off Peep.
That rock spot so dominant. Miffy is going to take the NG in return though. See if they can contest this point. Oh, the debt onto Miffy. No, the sticky trap.
Beats' team needs a significant Otter here. Needs to regress here. There's no demo
JDN
here.
getting some valuable point time here. Seeing if he can cap it out for his team. He does manage to cap it.
That is a mega brain play. Tux winning the SVS here. Sniper
Blue
rifle
might
blue
actually
team.
be able to contest this now.
But Zinish
Oh,
is still on the
Miffy.
point. That heavy needs to die, Zinish. He gets arrowed, insane arrow by Woozy. Does he survive? He does.
Moon
Insane.
does have the Uber here. They might be able to
They use
defend.
it.
They use onto the NG and the demo.
But they
Getting some
a lot of
valuable
players.
kills here.
They drop a lot of players.
Oh,
Woozy posted
Beats
rock.
getting disconnected around the rock. CH, can they do anything? No.
I feel like, I don't know, that Uber should have just been on the heavy and demo for Beats' team there. They would have won that round.
So close.
Oh, insane second round.
Just
1-1.
these slight mistakes in coordination. This focus firing, and it costs him the round.
It's very low on this mid here, but very good damage here from Miffy here. I'd love to see the aggression here. Yet again, vice versa, last mid. Miffy got down very early.
Miffy falling very fast.
So does Tux.
Red should be able to walk across point here when they feel confident. The red sniper falling in the background to Hawk, who will quickly give his life in return.
It looks like the Peeplings still want to fight this around the porch area, but
Blue sniper is back up.
significant Otter capping the point. Timer starting now. Tux is on the concrete, the blue concrete here. I'd love to see a pick from him anytime soon.
Even Uber's here. They're going to see if they're going to take an Uber quite close. Miffy's going to fall though.
Poor
A lot
Miffy
of
getting
people
dropped.
committed forward. Amatori again playing too close to the Uber trade. And they're going to lose JDN as well.
CH a bit too far forward there. A bit of feed there. Does perish though. Quarter cap here for Peeplings. Looks like it's just a normal team fight here. Insane shot by Reeps is having a game of his life here. Impact after impact.
Reeps is doing very, very well.
He's just dancing around rock in front of Tux. The confidence on him is astounding.
Oh,
as
he
I
will
said
take a headshot by
Yeah.
Tux. Oh, but takes him out in return. Red is going to have around 5% Uber ad here. So blue isn't quite threatening them with anything right now. They are going to take a lot of spam damage on rock right now, though. I'm very excited. Oh, Moon even taking a direct ends up forcing. Oh, they're
Uber's
going
up
to have
being
to do
traded.
something with this Uber. Maybe they can catch out Amatori. They managed to get
burning.
the blue pyro as well. Tux is even going to fall to CH. Let's see if they can
Oh,
get anything
getting
with the
that
Uber
beats.
in return. They do manage to get beats.
Contested.
But
Losing.
blue losing so many players. Just Miffy and Peep is going to fall to the scout on the back line. Time managing to pick up Peep.
Tux is looking into pocket. He knows. Oh, Reeps are in their main. In Peeps. Oh my god!
Oh, a beautiful shot.
6k from him and the LOL in chat.
Straw
Oh
Bunny
my.
isn't going to take him out fast enough.
Looks like significant Otter regressing from pocket here. 55 seconds left from them. Amatori goes down no heavy for the blue team. This is
Red trying
very
to
bad.
shoot at the point here. Without their
also
sniper,
goes
it's
down.
really hard for them to maintain this, but they are just clinging on. Blue is actually going to be losing a couple players to the red
Wow.
spy. Omni is going to finally burn out. But a
Yeah.
really good defensive play there, trying to play on top of that, taking advantage of that chaos that was breaking out on point.
Yeah,
Really
exactly.
good. Hawk, meanwhile, going to take out Reaps.
Half cap still on. It is going to slowly decrease here. 20 seconds left for the significant Otter team.
See if the blue team can.
Amatori's in, but he's going to get caught up.
CH going to quickly fall. Hopefully Beats doesn't fall as well. Spreading these Ubers so thin on red team. Have to be really careful of that.
Full ad here for the Peoplings here. 5 seconds left. They do have to cap it here. Beats versus the Engineer.
Moon has to be careful.
Finish on a 5k, holding Cliff. Peoplings, finally the timer has started here. 2 minutes 50.
Getting a really good shot onto Zinish there. And they
However,
will secure the cap.
The flank member's dead here from Peoplings here. I'd love to see a push from JV in time onto the point, but they just got to regress here. Significant Otter with their sniper here.
Straw Bunny still spawning.
No!
Miffy getting a great pipe onto Moon.
Insane. And it's just the total collapse here. They tried to chaos here, but Spy Omni is found, does perish. JV's in for the fade.
Going for a little bit of a sack here, seeing what they can get. Time and JV are both going to fall.
Reaps dancing in Otter's pocket here. Deep Cliff getting headshot. Loses.
Unlucky. Loses that SVS.
That's pretty late death.
Blue with this full Uber advantage still. I wonder if Red is going to send another sack here.
They've decreased the time here. It was 3 minutes. Now it's a minute 45. Beats is in for another chaos.
Going in for a
attack.
sack. They managed to
Toto!
get Beats time. JV in the air. They do manage to force and get the pyro.
And Tux also
Great
perishes.
sack.
Oh,
But
both
Reaps. Unfortunate.
But the time is ticking down though. A minute 25.
Zinish getting a lot of damage here, managing to take down the scout. And falling to the sticky bombs. Blue Soldier playing very aggressive here, will fall to the scout. And Blue maintaining control of this point.
That sniper ad here for blue team is
5%,
making them cautious.
2%, and they use the Uber on the dot. Trying to push across point as best they can here with the
Pyro,
spy behind and the
Demo goes
post
down.
Uber.
Yeah,
Spy will fall though, taking out Peep.
this is a point
An
capture
amazing collapse by JV. Beautiful.
here. This is another round here for the Beats team, and that is going to be 2-1.
Oh, what a great collapse.
Beats' team is scary, in my opinion. Scary. After that steel game.
Some of their coordination is outstanding. Collapsing on these players at their... As soon as they're overextending, it seems like significant Otter is just calling their focus fires really well.
Exactly.
Miffy and Beats will get to mid almost simultaneously here. Blue team playing a little bit more aggressively at the start of this mid. But they will lose Hawk. Moon pinned to the corner here. The blue sniper on patio.
Better damage here by red team.
They will lose Max. That's not good. See what they can do to see if they can bring this midpoint back.
Reaps peeking into the Peoplings pocket. Could he get off a pick? He sees a sniper Japan. It is called. Free goes down. No power for the Peoplings here for the point. JDN getting crossfired. Insane call there from the Beats team. However, Ubers are being traded right now. Better.
Blue's going to come
red
out with
team.
their Uber first. And Miffy is going to fall quite quickly to the red Uber. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. Blue Sniper is on China though, sort of taking pot shots here. Red sort of needs to heal up a little bit. Quite low on heals across the board. Well, Blue is still waiting for their Demo and Soldier to respawn. And Ubers are going to be evening out again here. Both spies are going to fall. But, Reaps, a great shot. Winning the SVS there quite convincingly.
Very dominant performance by him here. Heavy v heavy, sniping each
taking
other.
out Peep as well. Red team, pushing past point, managing to keep control of this point. Very good display there.
Reeves, come on, 5k here. He's on a full kill streak here. I'm looking for the 5k.
Come on, Reeps, you can do it.
Come on, he knows the sniper's up there, either Cliff
Give
or
us another
Japan.
one.
Come
Red
on,
Spy.
Reeves.
Getting a peek onto Peep. Omni, a great pick, and he lives to tell the tale.
Oh my god. Max is in, trying to get some damage off into
Get a
Dog Bread.
little bit of pressure.
Can he force the
Amatori
mid?
falling, Straw Bunny falling.
Forces the med
AG
here.
managed to force.
6k onto
Peep
Engineer.
is out though. CH on both of them. JV collapsing as well. Zinish on the teleporter exit. Maybe collapsing on the blue demo here. A little bit of an awkward interaction here. Miffy sort of alone on the bats here. Let's see if Zinish can take down another one. He does.
He does.
Zinish.
Bree is going to clean up though.
He doesn't.
Oh
my
Miffy
God.
on his ground. Tux winning the S3
Tux.
pretty fight.
That might give them a little bit of ground here to recontest the point.
Bit of leeway. A minute and 11 seconds left for the significant Otter team.
Taking a lot of damage though. Blue team.
Peopling is just taking so much damage.
Oh, and
People
Omni
down.
getting another stab.
Doesn't
Pete.
live to tell the tale. Bree killing herself.
Moon
with
getting
the
this
reflect.
Uber back.
They use it.
Using on the dot, trying to defend this point. Quite a good use, delaying them from that aggression.
Max is still alive.
Nice.
They didn't get caught out. Wins the SVS. Scappy Scout. Reeps cleaning
Reeps.
up. JV. Tisk. I know you did. JV. 35 seconds.
Playing quite close here.
30
Just
seconds.
managed to heal up from the arrows.
Peopling wants to fight from cliffside here.
Beat's got a good trap to preempt the blue team push.
22 seconds here.
Blue
Leveled
has to
sentry
do
here.
something. Blue has to do something soon.
Leveled sentry from Squarebro, the red engineer, defending that right. Or
Getting the
depending-
damage out. Tux is gonna fall.
10 seconds left. Only a quarter cap here.
They
Max
need
is
some
on the
cap
cap.
time here.
Reeps on Brock. Beats is peering out. He knows what to do. It's an anime
Blue
opening.
team taking so much damage. Amatori is gonna fall.
Peep is still
Only at the
behind.
cost of
have-
square bread.
they
Oh,
crit screen.
Beat's
Peep
getting
has
a
crits.
great pipe onto.
They use it. Max crits, Scout crits.
Max.
But the JV ball
Oh.
onto Peep. Tux winning the SVS, but
Meeting that
No.
aggression with more aggression, and it's only Straw Bunny left on point
Clutch or
against
kiss.
the Pyro combo.
Clutch
JV
or
bombing
kiss.
in.
Oh,
Oh,
that is it, ladies and
looking
gentlemen.
at. Oh, we've got a little bit of a
This-
refight here.
No.
No,
Why is there?
don't manage to do anything. Wow.
3-1. Very dominant from the significant Otter. 3-1.
Looking at the stats here.
Oh
Beats
my god.
and Reaps. Clearing 500 DPM here. Reaps getting 33 kills. Same amount of kills as CH. Both getting 33
Oh my.
kills. 47 headshots on Reaps.
I don't know about you, but 500 plus damage a minute for both demo and sniper, Reaps and Beats. Yeah.
We might be looking at one of the best snipers in the division this game.
We
or
could.
at least a contender.
We definitely could. We could obviously see this team. I'm going to say low prem. I'm going to say we're going to see him next season.
I'm gonna say it.
I'm
Low
just saying.
prem?
Yeah, next season if they stay together, I'm seeing them low prem.
Moon
Now-
clearing almost 1350 heals per minute there. Really, really efficient.
To point out the crits creep. Obviously, Peep is the only medic in this game to run it, but we've only seen it once. Maybe we could see it another time. Obviously, just playing safe.
They didn't quite get the opportunities they wanted for the KritzKrieg to work, but they definitely gave it a shot, and the crits that Max was able to take in that last round was so close to being the saving grace that they needed.
Exactly.
What great games we were able to watch.
Exactly. But yeah, I do believe that is it. And that is all from KritzKast. You know, obviously, shout out that call, but I'd like to shout him out again, me and Tal. You know, little kiss on the cheek for producing. Yeah.
Thank
End of
you
day.
all for watching.
See ya.